possess the land in 7 seasons, centuries have passed, until the day a hero named Mariner famous has. Dark enemy, we love to play video games, we don't keep playing until the early morning. Dark enemy, we explain mods and games. Dark enemy, we sell my guns and more. As Mariner set off on his quest to illuminate a crew, the navigator joined the ranks and so did Mr. Q. Sailing for adventure, stories and for treasure, we will help you through, so climb aboard and join the crew. Deep dark enemy, we love to play video games, we'll keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark enemy, we explain mods and games. Deep dark enemy, we sell the games and more.
Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are back for more Final Fantasy talk with Tyrundeth. I just gotta get his thingy, window capture thingy up, because apparently, is it that one? Nope. Is it that one? Nope. Is it that one? No. What the heck? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Let's go back here. And then that one? Nope. That one? Nope. Too many windows to sort through. I had it at the beginning of the stream, and then I clicked away. I should not have done so. So we're doing Inception with the Deep Dive Gaming chat for the moment while I figure this out. Where the hecky heck? It's not letting me choose this window. Why is it not letting me choose this window? I may have to close it and reopen it. Closing. New window. Tyrundeth. Full screen. And why, oh why are you being like this? Well, that one wants to play nice, so that one, we'll go over there. Oh no, we can't go over there. Here, I'm gonna have to close all the chats and start again.
Uh-oh.
How come?
Oh, it's, for some reason it's deciding I don't want to look at that particular window that you have open. So back to Twitch.
I have not seen it redone.
Are you sure you read this? I read my room. Keep reading.
Okay, close all. Here, let me do this too. Click, click. And then click, 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 click. And then
Clickety, 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 clickety.
clickety clack, clickety clack. Well, why don't you go ahead, Tyrundeth, while I work on this. Anyone watching, head over to Tyrundeth stream really quick. I'll call you back over when I get this thing figured out.
Uh-oh. Something happened.
Oops, hang on. I think I might have it. There we go. I was clicking in the wrong place, as usual. So here we are. Do you want broadcast in the Discord as well, Tyrundeth, so we can see what you see in real time?
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Give me just a moment.
Make sure you capture your... Oh, yeah, you're just going to do a share screen or something like that.
So anyways, ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, ahoy Mojo, Ahoy.
Ahoy, Ahoy, Mariner Kitty.
Ahoy, Mojo. Ahoy, Mariner Kitty. Give me just
Is
a
it
second.
working now?
Oop, hang on. Watch stream. Yes, it is working now. Or maybe. I still get the spinny blocks of that. The spinny blocks. Give me just a second. Now I can get my chat boxes back up again. There's Mojo.
Unstable.
Unstable. Oh, whoa, what's happening
that's
there?
I ended up cutting stream volume because the audio from the stream, from Tyrundeth's stream, was overpowering the conversation last week. I was trying to figure out why there was no.
Now we don't have deep dive gaming inception going on.
Deep diveception.
Deep diveception now on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, but not Kick. Oh, I got right
Because we don't know how terrible that is.
Yeah, now we'll get the Rumble.
Last time on Deep Dive Gaming. Oh, sorry.
That's the network you want the channel intro. Last time on Stream of Consciousness.
There you go. So yeah, last time we had covered pretty much all of the expansions except Dawn Trail. And I think this is where Tyrundeth is picking up.
Yeah, it's about where we're at. And somebody just hit me with a, hey, listen. Hey, Winry.
It's a winner.
The jazz here is because of the the sound from the game itself. That's not me. That's not my choice.
Well,
I would
hear
much
on my
rather
side
be
anyways.
listening to something along the lines of Five Finger.
Also, one of you needs to knock on the other stream again.
Yeah, I hit the request. I need to hit. Oops, that's join stream.
It just came through.
Did it?
There's the Kaori.
Give me just a moment there, Mariner.
There we go. Shared chat. Perfect. Okay, so anywho, ahoy Winry, ahoy Foxy, ahoy. Oh wait, that's Hiro. So,
Hi.
Yes, we went through a number.
What just happened?
I don't know. I guess I have to still have the problem of having to have the window up. So anyways, what expansions, extensions, and or plugins do you have to demo for us today, Tyrundeth?
This is all live game. I'm actually in the middle of my current quest in the main city for the expansion.
Oh, okay.
I noticed something. Just gonna bring that up. Our chat is mirrored over to Tyrundeth's chat, but Tyrundeth's chat is not mirrored over to your chat.
Is it?
Yes. Let me refresh. Maybe it's a refresh feature. Oh, now it's saying shared chat, but I don't see. How about we ask Winry to say something?
I'm gonna have to move my.
Did it just show that on yours?
Yeah, now I'm
did
seeing.
that on mine.
Okay, it's not showing past chats. There you go.
I'm see-through. What the crap?
Are you transparent?
Your character model down at the bottom is slightly transparent. Or I should say your avatar face is slightly transparent. Now it's a little darker. Okay, you're a little more corporeal now.
All right, so we've managed to.
How's that?
That works.
You've managed to burn all of 12 minutes getting things running, guys.
Wow. Yikes.
That's
Three
okay.
people
It's
that are
been an
technically
awful-
inclined, and yet not one of us figured out how to streamline this process. Can you tell it's a day after work?
Can you tell it's the day after Monday?
Nope.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
It's a day before work for me. Although I did just get done working on my deck.
Speaking of, I did do a little bit of pre-coaching to teach my songbird how to play Magic.
Oh boy. And how'd she do with that?
Her focus probably lasted a grand total of 10 minutes before she stopped paying attention.
That's about what I figured.
Too much hyperactivity, I guess. I don't know. We'll work on it.
Anywho, so I guess what we should do while he's actually playing actual gameplay, perhaps we should dive into some more of the Final Fantasy 14, whatever we may not have covered previously, and then this might actually be our Final 14 discussion, and we'll move on to 15 for next
It
week.
should be, yes.
Yes. Apparently, Twitch's knock feature only really plays nicely with Chrome and not Opera or anything else. But it seems to be working.
I mean, I'm knocked on his stream in Google.
Okay, well.
It's showing up through my Google.
It's all showing up. I see it.
Could Mojo not be in Chrome?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter if she is or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The feature only works with the streamers using Chrome, so apparently. But it seems to be functioning, so I'm assuming that all sides are cooperating properly. Anyways, so rather than boring everybody with technical lingo, I'm seeing Winry's chats just fine now, so
I just don't know which way they're coming in, if they're coming in through Tyrundeth or mine. Anyways, Final Fantasy 14.
The answer is yes.
I thought the answer was
Correct.
42, but
depends on the day. So, give us a little bit of exposition, sir.
Well, the basis for coming here on this particular instance is, you see Wook Lamont there. We're here as her teammates for a succession battle.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's about as much as I know. From here, y'all are gonna probably have to read off the
The wikis.
site while I keep up with this.
what expansion are you on again?
Dawn Trail.
One trail.
Ah, okay. The 5th extension was announced on July 28, 2023 and was released in July 2nd, 2024. Wow, it took them a whole 11 months to get that out. With early access for pre-orders opening June 28th, players are called to the new world to the west, known to the locals as Turul, to aid in a contest of succession. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
That's all it has on the wiki. Oh wait, maybe if I click on the link for Dawn Trail, I get more. Yay, I got more. Premise. Quote, having defeated the despair of the final days, the Warrior of Light and their comrades had resumed walking their respective paths. Yet fate would see them reunited for a mission unto another reflection, and now an unexpected position has arrived beckoning them west to the faraway continent of Turul. Answer the call, seek new horizons, and embark upon an adventure the likes of which you have never experienced since the last adventure you never experienced. Wait, the last adventure the likes of which you had not experienced. Your turn.
Which site do we use again?
I'm using fandom. Final Fantasy fandom.
FinalFantasy.fandom.com/wiki/final_fantasy_14. Okay.
_ Dawn Trail.
Oops. Yeah, I need to get there. A realm reborn. That's not what I'm looking for. Heaven's Word. Here we go. Dawn Trail. Which section?
Yes.
Awesome. You read the introduction, I'm assuming, the premise? Or no? Okay. Yeah, after the events end. Well,
sorry, I muted, I guess, somehow. Did you hear me do any of the thing with the premise?
I did. I just skimmed it quickly. All right.
But yeah, the features. Yeah, good luck with that one. I'm seeing 4 names I have no idea how to pronounce.
I will attempt my best. Dawn Trail features the regions of Yaktaral, Zaktaral, the former containing the new main hub city in the form of the Cosmopolitan.
Okay, 5 words there that are hard to say.
I'm having issues with wording in English today.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure it's English.
Tuliyala. That almost sounds like a delicacy or a disgusting mess, depending on who you ask. Yes. And the areas of Kopashta, Kozamaka, and Yachtel. Also, God bless me. The latter featuring the high-tech city of Solution 9. So we got all these random languages, and then we have Solution 9. In the areas of Shalani and Heritage Found. 2 new jobs were introduced in the expansion. A physical melee DPS known as Viper, who wields dual blades that can be combined into a double-bladed weapon. This looks familiar. And the magical range DPS known as the Pictomancer. Oh, God, this makes me think of Mario Paint. Or Mario Sunshine.
Would you like me to demonstrate that here in a moment?
Sure.
Yeah, you absolutely could. The Pictomancer, who wields a paintbrush and a palette to paint magical elements, creatures, and landscapes to buff allies and attack enemies, both of which feature job quests from 80 to 90. In addition to the level cap, in addition to the level cap will be increased to 100 for all non-limited jobs and classes. Hiccup. Including Disciples of the Hand and Land. A new limited job, Beastmaster, is set to be released during the 7.x patch cycle. Okay, so the Pictomancer is, if I have any sort of predictions, the Pictomancer is probably the type of a what is it, a scribe or a scroll? There's some bit that I've seen in anime where literally a ninja will freaking draw a picture on a scroll and then use some ninja seal magic and produce lines and shit off of it. So it sounds like it might be based off of that to a degree. Anyways, let's see. All core battle content returns, including fates, including both regular and large-scale fates, the hunt, treasure hunts, and side quests, alongside new dungeons and trials, including encounters with the legendary beast Velagarmanda and the mechanical eliminator. Okay. Additionally, there will be an update to duty support, including the debut of Creel for the system. New roles will once again be available, unlocked in my... What? No, go. Get out of here. I just had a fatal error happen with my web browser where it sent me somewhere I didn't want it to send me. Okay, here we go.
Wouldn't be surprising at all if Twitch had been hacked.
Where are we? Duty support, including debut of the Creel. I must have accidentally clicked an ad banner on the fandom page.
How dare you?
I know, right? The new role quests will once again be available, unlocked at level 92, and will be divided into 5 quest lines divided by roles. Tanks, healers, melee DPS, physical ranged DPS, and magical ranged DPS. The new treasure hunt dungeon, the Note Jaja Garal, wow, became available starting from patch 7.05.
I would say inspired by Zsa Zsa Gabor, but I think we're dealing with a few generations separation between those.
Very likely. I don't know if you want me to go into this. There's like freaking 10 more paragraphs in this section. There's a lot here.
Yeah. Maybe go
again,
into some of the well, I don't know. We didn't go into any of those details, as much detail as we didn't really do a lot of detail into any of the expansions or whatnot. So I'm not sure.
I don't want to feel too much of the spoilers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be staying away from the spoilers and probably be talking about the build-up and the development and the musical side of it. But outside of that, I'm not looking to jump into any of the story stuff. Thankfully, the story stuff isn't exactly in this article. Barrel tender.
Right, but my concern was that we hadn't done any of it for any of the other expansions. So I don't know how much extra we want to go into this one over the other expansions, other than it's the latest one.
I'm saying that we probably should in this case, considering this is an expansion that Tyrundeth that just released, and Tyrundeth is just now getting into it. So we run into an issue of having a lack of content if we don't.
True. Very true.
Anyways, I'll go ahead and jump back up here. I'll pick up music then. The main theme of the expansion is Dawn Trail, composed by Masayoshi Soken, with guest vocal performance by Amanda Achen, lyrics by Michael Christopher Koji Fox and Catherine Quenar, and lyric concept and translation by Natsuko Ishikawa. Initially revealed alongside the expansion with the teaser trailer, the full theme was revealed with the full trailer during the Tokyo Fan Festival in 2024 and released in June 2024 with the 7-inch vinyl single Dawn Trail, which also includes Open Sky, the theme from Dawn Trail, a variation of the track performed by The Primals. if one of you would like to pick up with development.
Development of Dawn Trail was first referred to with the implementation of male Viera, with female Hrothgar announced for release in 7.0. It was later teased on January 1st, 2023, in a Lodestone post with thoughts on the keynote speech of Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festivals of the Year and the poem. With gladness for their blessing unto the 12 we pray, for 10 more dawns as brilliant as the resplendent day. Since first began our journey, like many years we count, each step that we have taken a challenge to surmount. Yet still the faint horizon and lands where few have gone, renew our weary spirits, together we march on! From the Journal of a Well-Traveled Young Man. The expansion was later teased again in the 2024 New Year's greeting alongside another poem. I awake at the break of dawn, as I always do. Turning to scan the western seas, I contemplate the journey ahead. Will it seem a homecoming or a new beginning? Time will tell, though the salt winds whisper to me of things unknown. From the Journal of an Explorer. Not well-traveled or young, just an explorer.
All right. So, looks like the initial patch was released in mid-November of last year. Seekers of Eternity was released just last month. Yeah, so this expansion's only been cooking since November, so it's got some mileage to it now. It should be rather ironed out by this point, I would hope.
Were there any bugs to start Tyrundeth? You must be paying attention to the cinematic.
I'm guessing that.
This is a weird creature with the two heads of mismatching proportion.
Yeah, mismatching species too, it looks like. Some Mucinex.
So, you want to do the next bit? Is there a next bit to cover?
That's it as far as content on the fandom.com.
Really? Because I'm seeing major updates 7.1, 7.2.
I just read off the key points of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why is this doing this? Apparently I've got something interfering with the website loading now.
Fun. Let's see, what else we got going on?
You got some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. So, behind the scenes, with the announcements of the previous expansions, producer and director Naoki Yoshida wore a shirt at the Fan Festival 2013 in Las Vegas in July to tease upcoming jobs. Took off his overshirt to reveal a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt after announcing that there are 2 new jobs, hinting at the Pictomancer job, as the 4 turtles are named after artists. Many of the English voice actors in Dawn Trail a Latino or Latina actors based in California, such as Senna Breyer, who played Wakalamat, and Luis Bermudez, who plays Koana, as befitting the Americas-based setting of Churro. This is the first time that American voice actors have been featured in Final Fantasy XIV since the move to a London-based studio in Heavensward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's about all we could squeeze out of this article meaningfully.
Yeah. Maybe go back to the main Final Fantasy 14 article, see if there's anything that can be squeezed out of there. Or do we want to just freeform the stream of consciousness tonight?
We can freeform it, I think. Let's see what Tyrundeth has. Now, if this ad would just F off, I would love it.
I thought you subscribed to me. No, you just followed, didn't you?
I followed and
See
then
if
I got a gift sub, but apparently it didn't continue. Let's see.
So remember, if you subscribe to Deep Dive Gaming, you can deep dive without commercials.
Yes. Does
Let's
make
see.
modding more difficult.
See.
So what were you talking about there, Mojo? The left eye looks painful on Tyrundeth's character?
I think she was referring to the fish eye or lizard eye on the chimera or whatever it was that Tyrundeth was talking to.
The half chameleon, half dinosaur creature?
Yeah. Because it definitely looked like it had a swollen eye.
It looks like it had a freaking identity crisis, is what it looked like to me.
I think she's more looking at this.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's actually, I forgot you had that half mask thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Amusing.
What?
So, are you going to paint the town?
Oh, right. Painting. Let's see here. Pictomancer. Not actually high enough level here yet. Whoa. What the heck?
Oh, his interface broke.
What do you mean my interface broke?
I have no idea. I was just guessing. Oh, look, it's a gazoo.
Ahoy, gazoo!
Okay. So I gotta go to a level 80 area.
Meanwhile, Mojo, I'm almost to the point where I can build supercomputers in Satisfactory. I got the drones unlocked, but I don't have them quite set up yet. If you hear me clickety-clacketing in the background, that's me working on getting the routing done for the quick wire to send over to the base.
Big is that? I might be able to get away with that.
Okay, that's done. I gotta work on the AI limiters. Look, it's a Ponyta. And the wild thing
Right?
looks like it's from the book, straight out of the where the wild things are from the book.
It really does, actually. And I am. I'm okay.
Wow.
I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping like you would draw pictures and stuff.
I haven't quite gotten that far,
Oh, so you will be able to.
I think.
Well, I kind of hope so because that actually would be a lot cooler if you were like painting monsters to send after your enemies.
Well, I sort of. It takes a few stages.
I see. Oh my god. Really, Gazoo? That guy had to open his mouth again.
What's going on?
Apparently the former CEO of Oblivion or of Blizzard is making fun of the Oblivion. I think the remaster of Oblivion. And Gazoo's comment is the same guy that ran Blizzard into the ground with microtransactions and lawsuits that now is the CEO of a gambling company. You were almost to the point of building supercomputers. I was like, cool, now you can fix your controller instead of spending money on postage.
I have forgotten to do that. Even I need to do that. I can probably get that sent out tomorrow or this weekend, Mojo. I think I said I was waiting on my next paycheck. Well, that'll be arriving tomorrow, so I'll work on that. So expect a DM for address later.
Dang it. So there's the palm.
Uh,
And a wing. And there it is. That's literally what you do.
oh,
That's your pictomancy.
that seems slightly underwhelming. I mean, the graphic or the effects of the paint and stuff are kind of cool, but I do appreciate the Moogle the little Moogle puff at the end of the combo. That was kind of cool.
Okay. Now I'll go to the other one that came with this X pack, which is the Viper. The reason I have to go back to the next pack to even bother pulling these out is they don't, or they make you level them in order to play them.
Hmm.
I believe the reason for that is to actually get you to learn it so that you can play it effectively in the current content.
Yeah, I was thinking along those lines similarly. Yes, make you learn it, but also give more people playtime in each class, so it's not just, hey.
Yeah, that's probably the reason behind it, to be honest. Sorry, trying to find this particular mark in the bingo book. Okay, so it's going to make me go over that way. Oh, I need these anyway. Okay. This one's a little flashier. Fights with 2 swords that can be attached to each other. Almost like, I'm going to date myself here. The Ronin Warriors White.
Yes, I remember that very well.
Oh, hey, looky there.
You obtained 15 sacks of nuts.
I want to make a D's nuts joke, but I don't know how to work it into the conversation, so I'm just gonna say D's 15 bags of nuts.
Just make sure you keep your sack clean.
Mm-hmm. And keep the squirrels away.
Yeah, they bite.
Ow!
But I mean, we're into that.
Interesting soundtrack. I actually kind of like this one.
Oh, that's actually the horse's soundtrack. Some mounts have their own music.
That's actually kind of cool.
Do you get
For
Hiro
example.
silver for the white one? Or are they all My Little Pony?
No, they each have a different one.
I looked up at the Twitch screen to see the blue one, and I'm like,
Hear that
wow, what do we got here? My Little Pony?
And there's a nightmare.
Some of them aren't very loud.
I should really pay attention. Where's my OBS? There it is. Or not OBS. Discord. Wow, is that a frog or a walrus?
Yes.
Yes. The answer to that question is yes.
Oh, by the way, since we might as well do shameless plugs since we're freestyling it or freeballing it,
Oh, yeah.
depending on the way you want to say it.
We are not keeping with your normal PG theme, sir.
We are not, and I am properly shamed.
You know, every once in a while, it's kind of expected. It's usually what they call PG-13 at that point.
Yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, I will be on the Lagging Out live podcast this coming Friday. So be sure to come check us out Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Lagging Out. Hiro will be there as well as Chieftain and Soda Pop. And possibly, maybe, could be that there's going to be a rogue penguin on the stream as well.
Well, I did try to get her get her response one way or the other, but I don't think she caught the hint. She could have also been delirious from drugs, but you know.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Yeah.
But yes. Also, tomorrow I will be back here, back on my channel, playing some more Satisfactory, working on producing the first Phase 4 part for Project Assembly, and as part of Fix It Save the Day program. Say what?
You have an adequate solution for that?
For the let's see, hang on a second. What was that part again? The assembly director system, yes. I actually have a factory where I'm making the adaptive control units, and they uses half of the components for that are also used to make the ADU, as I'm calling it, and the ADU also requires AI limiters and high-speed connectors, and I'm almost done getting the materials over to the factory to build to do both things. So I'll have an assembler creating the high-speed connectors that will feed into the manufacturing for the ADS, and then we'll have that being produced, and then while that's grinding away, I'll look at how to do the next thing. I am determined to get to the end of the story in this particular game, this particular run. Have you and Winry experimented with the experimental 1.1 build yet?
What now?
In Satisfactory, they have the 1.1 experimental build update available.
No, I have not.
I'm liking what the things it's given us so far. I've actually used some of those components.
Have you decided whether or not you're going to go ahead and go with the private Satisfactory server yet?
Who was that question addressed at?
Either of you?
No, I'm probably not going to be doing it. At least not for a while. See, I've been not keeping up with the chat.
I've been kind of sort of keeping up with it myself. Meanwhile, Mojo and Gazoo are bonding over the spite for cold weather. This feels like eternity.
All right, let's see how this works.
Well, okay.
Choosing begging dearest note for me to move to an Arctic circle. Make her meds run hot and keeping her cool when it's hot. It's really hard. Ah.
Oh, that's the same weird dinosaur thing from before, isn't it?
Similar, but this one is
Oh, a
older.
different one. Ah.
No, so this is still 14.
No,
Surprisingly.
yeah, this is still Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I goofed that up. All right.
One head dozing.
Do you want to do some more plugging, Hiro?
Ah, yes. I was getting caught up in the dialogue here. I apologize. So, yeah, catch us on Fridays for the Lagging Out podcast. We're still maintaining the lagginout.com, the website. Yeah, I guess it's my turn this week, isn't it?
It is.
Mariner's like, man, I don't want to write another one.
Well, I think you guys. I think the readers got off easy last week if they read the article. I could have thrown so much salt at the at the hosts from last Friday, or not last Friday, but the Friday before last, but I didn't. I still have to find a subject near and dear to my heart, since I will be on this weekend actually and can represent accurately the information.
Yeah. We got a lot of we got some good news last week that I can look over. We kind of just rapid hit on those topics. We didn't really dive too deep into them. There's a lot of conversation back and forth during each of the topics, some of which didn't really matter, some of which didn't apply, and some of which actually was diving into things, but really not too deeply. We were kind of sticking around surface level, unlike normal. Getting away from the days where we would deep dive into topics in our 10-minute videos. But with that being said, check us out. We got some big things coming down the pipeline, and some different classes that might be getting provided. So check us out. We're going to be getting this stuff put up on the website to advertise for us, and we're going to probably start advertising these classes as well across social medias at some point. But without spoiling too much, we'll pass it on to Tyrundeth. Go ahead. Some shameless self-plugs.
Well, here we go. This Friday this week, we'll actually be picking up probably with Once Human. Probably around 8:30. One of our usual guys has to work this Thursday, so it's on Friday this week. Also, in the next couple of months, Packlands will be running their own D&D game, likely on Sundays.
Are you going to be broadcasting this?
This will be broadcast live.
Ooh.
Sunday evenings or Sunday morning?
Afternoon, probably afternoon into evening.
Ah.
I won't be able
there is that.
Won't be able to partake too much because I will be doing my own thing at that particular time. But we'll see. And then let's see. I don't think I've got anything else, and that's what Tyrundeth's got. So, shall we just end the stream here and call it a night, gents?
I mean, we could. I could do other self plugs, but I don't think it'd be appropriate for your stream.
Ew and no.
You clearly misunderstood.
Did I?
Wow.
Did I misunderstand?
Yes, because
I'm
that
sure
did
he
not
did
warrant.
misunderstand.
That did not warrant an ew.
Well, I mean, it's not like you decided to make deals with tools.
Oh, those kinds
Yeah.
of self plugs. Okay. I've been on the internet too long, apparently. I had something else enter my brain.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it was asking for the oh yeah, there we go. Yes, you should read, Gazoo. You should read.
Put those reading glasses on and maybe take the other goggles off for half a minute.
All right. So, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. And I will be back tomorrow to show off what I've done in Satisfactory. Thursday night I'll be streaming on Lagging Out channel. That's what I left out, is the Lagging Out stream on Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern Time. And then you get me one more night this week, Lagging Out live podcast on Friday. Woo! Until then, enjoy Final Fantasy. We will be moving on to Final Fantasy 15 next week, by the way. Fair winds and fun gaming, y'all. Bye-bye. Say goodnight, gentlemen.
Bye-bye. Good night, gentlemen
Awesome.
and ladies.
And